That's yet another day of trading for us. We have just 4 days left for me to take my new funded account eval challenge on MFFU because that is when the month will end, and I'm targeting to take my account during the end of the month because every month I'm planning to take one account and then try to pass it. So we have already filled the account for this month. So yeah, the plan is to take it again the end of this month. And currently we are trading on a paper trading account and we are in profits. We took a really good trade a couple of days back and then yesterday we faced a loss. Today there was a sweep here and price moved up, but it was not did not work and I did not take it since it was not during my time window. We have 7 minutes to go for the market to open and I'm expecting some movement. So the areas that I would be looking at for liquidity are the swing low below here. That's a pretty good area. And on the upside, I think this one's a comfortable area that we can look at. I don't want to look at these levels because these are minor and price may not necessarily respect those areas. So I'm going to look only at prominent zones like the one here and the one bit above. I'm expecting the price to push down and actually tap this area and then go back up. If it happens, we will have a trade to the upside. If it does not happen, we will not have a trade for the day. So that's the plan. Looking at the current equity, it's at 50.5K. So 50.6. So 53 is the usual target on MFFU account. So I'll be just following the same thing on this paper trading account. Yeah, so let's wait until price taps this swing low. I'll just mention that here. How does MES look? Quite interesting on MES because it looks like MES has actually tapped this area. Yeah. Price could respect this swing low also because look at this movement after this wick creation here. Price, there was huge momentum to the upside. So it could actually come back to the same area and then reverse and go to the upside because there were good orders in the market at this particular area. It's a pretty good order block. So it might respect it again. But anyway, since it's not a prominent one on the 15-minute start, since there are zones right below it, I prefer to I prefer to take a trade on the most prominent one, which is the one here. So I am not going to trade on that, although it looks very interesting because of this momentum right here. So we can wait until price comes down. it's a pretty good order block. So it might respect it again. But anyway, since it's not a prominent one on the 15-minute chart, since there are zones right below it, I prefer to I prefer to take a trade on the most prominent one, which is the one here. So I am not going to trade on that, although it looks very interesting because of this momentum right here. So we can wait until price comes down. Might respect it again, but anyway, since it's not most prominent, yeah, I'm just trying to see if it's capturing. If my audio is pretty good here. Yeah, I'm just trying to see if it's capturing. If my audio is pretty good here. Trying to see if it's capturing. If my audio is pretty good here. Yeah, trying to see how to mute. I'm just working on audio a bit. Let me just make it correct. Yeah, trying to see how to mute. Just working. Yeah, so I was actually looking at something else all this while I was trying to reduce the I was trying to mute my mic, but then there were two inputs for the audio. That's why I was not able to. Today there's a bit of background noise because there's some work going on here at my place. Yeah, so let's see how the price is looking. Okay, price is still moving pretty slow. Market is opened and it's been 4 minutes, but price is not moving crazily. It's just stuck there. Let's look at MES. Hmm. You know, this pressure to pass the account is actually quite consuming. It burdens you and it actually pays a big toll on actually you not passing the account. That's why I've given myself the freedom to open a new account every month. But even after that, every month it feels like this is the account that I should pass. So for some reason, that particular pressure comes in that you have to pass this account. This is the one that's for you. I'm not sure how to avoid that, but that is one of the main reasons that I attribute a whole lot of value to that one eval account, and then I'm not able to pass it because of that huge amount of pressure I put on that one particular account. The truth is that even if you take a payout once, it's not guaranteed that you will now start passing all your eval accounts. It's going to be slow. You're going to lose accounts in between because the evaluation is structured that way that the profit limit and the profit target and the maximum drawdown that's allowed is attributed is set up in such a way that you cannot depend on just one account for the rest of your life or like for a long time. You will eventually fail an account. But then it's that if you take 10 accounts, if you're able to pass three or four, then you're definitely profitable already. You don't even need three or four, but one is enough. But then what I'm saying is that so that is how you should be looking at it. Like you don't have to pass all your 10 accounts, just like how you don't want all the 10 trades to be winners. We need a probability based approach to the eval accounts as well. Out of 10 accounts, just like how we treat our trades, if we have four winners, we already have a much high risk reward per account because the amount that we pay to get an account is much lower than the potential reward that we can get from an account. So the risk reward is already much higher. So what we are trying to achieve here is to actually uh, at least pass a few accounts. So you don't have to treat every account as this is the final one and you have to pass it. That's one of the biggest reason I feel that we fail a lot of accounts because there's too much pressure to win that particular one when in fact it should be over a course of time. If we pass a few, that's good enough. Yeah, but that always gets on to me. But there's an opposite side to this that we shouldn't treat it as invaluable. I mean, not so valuable or very silly. This should not make us to deviate from the setups. We should still continue with our A plus quality setups and the risk management that we have been following when we take it as uh, of utmost importance. We should follow the same risk management and discipline and the setup quality, but then not treat that as important as how we are treating when we are, just on that one account. So it's like it's a balance. You don't treat it as I don't know, you shouldn't take it that casually. At the same time, you shouldn't consider that that's what your life is depending upon. It's a balance. Okay, price is moving up. I think I've seen this pattern working quite recently, where price is actually not respecting the first sweep, then it comes back again and sweeps, then it respects it. This has happened multiple times during the last 2 months. So usually what happens is price taps once and then moves up. That that was what was happening 2 months, I mean before 2 months, but last 2 months I've been seeing this pattern a lot. Price sweeps, then comes back, sweeps again and moves up. Not sure if it's a particular market condition that's happening during this period or if it happens during all of February and March every year. But that's something that I've observed. Okay, based on how the price is moving, I don't see it coming down to both of us zones anytime soon because it's right in the middle at the moment and the movement is pretty slow. We have time till 3 p.m. That is 1 hour 20 minutes to go. So if price taps any of these areas, I'll be entering into a trade during this time window. Otherwise, there won't be any trade for the day. So I think I will end it here and probably update during my next stream tomorrow about what happened because at the moment it's not quite interesting and doesn't seem like we'll have a setup today, but we keep waiting and that's a game, right? Waiting is the